basically, I thought, to get to know us better, that's part of the reason we do this podcast. People get to know us better. I'd do an interesting game, which is basically, what is your favourite thing?
Even then, I'm looking at the Eurostar, for example, and for some bizarre reason, it's only that weekend that the Eurostar isn't running.
Well, we're going to keep on the topic of Minecraft. We're going to talk about the Minecraft movie. Hello everyone and welcome back to MidweekMC. Today is a bit different of an episode. We're going a bit crazy up in here, but I am of course joined by the wonderful, the sensational InsaneOrbitzz.
Hello.
Good day.
How are you?
Good day to you, sir. I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. I am running on about 4 to 5 hours sleep daily right now.
I was going to say, yeah.
So part of me is tired, part of me is wide awake, and part of me realizes that once we finish recording this, I have 3 podcasts to edit. So,
ooh, but you have 2 weeks to do that.
Well, I mean, the one. So,
well, you have a few days for each one, but
CPK's one I've edited. And I have an hour left to edit, so I'll get that done tonight and tomorrow. And then one with Wolfie and this one, I'm gonna get done over the weekend. I'm gonna relax then, hopefully, and I would have caught up at that point. So it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, everyone in the comment section, I want you to tell Orbitzz to look after himself, because he's not, and he won't listen to me. Maybe he'll listen to you guys instead.
Podcast passion, no rest.
Podcast passion. He's got the grind mindset. We're going to become one of those. We're going to become one of those podcasts where they just go on about the grind to make money.
Oh, so
that's what I want to do.
What we'll do, right? Jokana-san edits the clips, and for these kind of podcasts, I've told her not to get clips. It's just, I don't know, it's cool.
What the hell?
Well, I just mean more so because she's paying a lot of catch up right now. But what we'll do is we'll have a segment in this podcast where we talk about the grind set and how if you're not working 28 hours a day, and then we'll put that we'll put that music over it that goes boom 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 boom. If you're not working 28 hours 7 days a week, I don't know what you're doing. Boom 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 boom. There's I'm currently chewing on Jolly Rancher. That's my version of a cigarette. Boom 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 boom.
I have a candy stick. I literally have a candy stick that I keep poking in and out of my face.
To be fair, I still have my what brand is it? Hold up, I think they're right there. I have a brand of glasses. Ted Baker. I have Ray-Bans. When I used to work the night shift job, somebody left them and never came back for them, so I took them. So I've currently got my Ray-Bans on as well now. So I'm the proper GRINDSET podcast host. Look at this.
Oh yes, he's on the grind. We're going to be misogynists next. Let's go.
Chill out.
Slash J.
When I mute that word to make it look like you said something worse than you did.
You better not.
So, anyways, AJX, you're taking more charge to this podcast because I'm a little bit tired, and we're doing more of a waffling podcast. So, I mean, that's not going to be tired or the video. It's most likely going to be the thumbnail, as of right now, depending on what we talk about, it is the thumbnail. But yeah, this is yours, and I'm actually going to let you take charge this week. I'm not going to go on massive tangents about how much I love editing the podcast. So, yeah, I mean, I have my own topics, but it's mainly yours. So.
Well, yes. Yeah, well, it's been an exciting week, to be honest. But, you know what? We were just talking about it, so I've decided to bring my first segment to the podcast. That's what I'm going to do first of all, because we were just talking about sweets and so on, right?
Okay.
And if you're in America, you call it candies. Did you know in Australia they call sweets lollies?
That doesn't surprise me.
Just all sweets are lollies, not just lollipops, which we call lollipops, but just all sweets are lollies. Why?
That doesn't surprise me. That just doesn't surprise me at all.
This is the reason that everyone's different. Because if someone asked me to call sweets lollies, I think I'd punch them.
Andy, bro.
Anyway, basically, I thought to get to know us better. That's part of the reason we do this podcast. People get to know us better. I'd do an interesting game, which is basically what is your favorite thing? However, it's not just going to be easy questions. I'm going to put out there some crazy things.
Okay.
So basically, all you've got to tell me, and I'm going to tell you, are our favourite things of different subjects, different categories. So we're going to go out there, okay?
Yeah, but since full context, by the way, AJX told me he has 2 games for this podcast. We're finding out the first one now.
I do.
I have no clue what either of the games are, so this is definitely a fun aspect. But please carry on.
Surprise you. Right. So basically, we should start off with your favourite sweet, basically, or candy, or lolly if you're Australian. and wrong.
Are you answering as well, or is it just me?
Yeah, I'll answer. Yeah.
But you've had more time to think about this, so this is kind of cheating.
You can come up with questions. We can alternate.
All right, I'll go on the spot. Okay, right. Favorite. There's this, like, I'm not gonna generalize chocolate, but like, does chocolate come under sweets?
Yeah, I'd say chocolate comes under sweets.
Okay, can we rephrase it to like snack, like sweetie snack? Because I feel like sweets is very generalized as a like actual like Haribos and stuff, whereas like chocolate, I feel like it's more just snacks.
Yes, you could make it snacks.
But not in the term of like, because like sausage rolls are also snacks, but not in that kind of term.
Okay, sweet aisle then. You go down the sweet aisle. What are you getting? There you go. Bam.
So I recently tried ketchup Pringles. I don't really like ketchup, but for some bizarre reason he's really kind of nice. But gross. I wouldn't walk into a shop to buy them.
That's the crisp aisle also. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
That's the crisp aisle, not the sweet aisle.
Are we gonna do the alcohol aisle anyway? Sorry. I'm a big fan of Yorkie. Do like a Yorkie bar, me. Okay. Whisper was my favorite chocolate for a very, very long time.
I love a Whisper. I like any chocolate that's just like pure chocolate bar.
Yeah. However, I do have to say that as of Monday, so this could change by the time the podcast comes out, my meal deal has changed and I get a different snack with my meal deal now.
Okay.
I get a packet of buttons.
Milk buttons.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate buttons.
Yeah. I love Whisper Bitzer. It's like that'd be my favorite if I'd say it. But like buttons, they're kind of right now, I mean, they're kind of slapping. You know, chocolate milk chocolate buttons. I think that'd be it right now, I guess, if I'm speaking from when we're recording this podcast, which I am because we're recording the podcast.
I have an easy answer. Mine's a mints. I love mints. Not mints.
Like MINTS.
Yeah.
Oh.
I adore just any type of mint. Is just incredible. I love them so much so that they ruin my every time. But you know what? We vibe with it. I was gonna say I pop open a pack and it's gone. Like it's gone within like a day.
Well, like
it's
mints
really
and, like,
bad.
Mentos and stuff.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
Not just chewy ones though. I like the hard ones and just like any the chewing gum, any type of mint basically.
Okay. Do you want to hear a tangent fun fact?
Yes, I do.
So I mean they've really carried this week because running on 4 hours sleep, you tend to feel a little bit sick when you wake up, and you've just done an 8-hour shift and stayed up late and all that kind of jazz. So from like Poundland, my mom buys me a bunch of Mentos. So like on my desk right now, I have 2 packets of the free Mentos. So, like I have like 6 rolls of it of like the mint ones, and then I also have 3 of like the flavor ones. Basically, whenever I feel, I don't know why, and I guess it works because I guess I've tricked my mind into this. But when I feel sick, or I feel nervous, or I feel unwell, I chew on Mentos, and that cures my like anxiousness. So it doesn't really make much sense. So like when I first started my new job, I still do. I always have a packet of Mentos on me because it cures like if I feel anxious or I feel unwell, I chew on Mentos in it and it fixes the sickness. And
that's a cool thing.
Yeah, I've kind of tricked my mind into associating Mentos with fixing myself. But I mean, it works out because Mentos are cheap as well. So it's better than like smoking or all that kind of stuff. So.
No. To be fair, I do that with a bunch of things. I trick my mind into being like. Also, it doesn't work. It works the other way. If I feel like I'm going to be ill, I'd like trick my mind into actually making me ill.
Oh yeah, that's why I used to. Yeah. I got kind of bored of being ill. I was like, I don't really want to be unwell anymore. So. Yeah. Well,
did you want to come up with the second topic, or do you want to leave them all to me? We can.
How many
you can chuck in another category. I'm literally thinking off the top of my head.
Oh, you didn't even plan these?
No, because I thought it would be better if because otherwise it's like I can just say what I want beforehand. Like for example, favorite color. That's easy for us, right? But I want to go weirder.
Okay, all right. Screw it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna have an answer to this one, but I do. So I'm saying it. I'm asking it. Oh,
go ahead.
You walk into a bar. What is your choice of alcoholic beverage?
Oh, okay. I love JD and Coke.
Oh, that's a good choice, you know.
Yeah, I can down it pretty a lot. Once I got a whole bottle of JD and I drank half the bottle in the night. Oh. And that was a bad day afterwards. That was the one time I've ever been hungover.
Jeez, okay. I mean, me personally, I'm a big fan of InsideMC AJX. So like on me right now, I'm not drinking it. I have like I did it on the CPK podcast. I have like salted caramel Baileys, hot chocolate. Oh, so good. And I have like moonshine. But I'm a big strong man, half Irish passport, able to work in Amsterdam. If anybody's watching this, I'm a Guinness drinker. I'm Guinness.
Guinness, of of course. It has to be. Has to be.
I'm in Amsterdam. I'm in Netherlands, but yeah, point still stands.
Yeah. Rotterdam.
Rotterdam. Yeah, we'll get to that later. But yeah, I'm a Guinness drinker. It's what my dad drinks. Is what I drink. So whenever we go out, it's 2 points of Guinness, please. Yep, from the house.
Decent. I think that's a good idea. I can't drink any like pure beer. I can't lie.
Why? Just like physically can't, or just don't want to?
The alcohol taste is so awful. Actual alcohol taste is awful to me.
I had this one drink one time, right? And it was an ale, and it was like an apple-y taste. It was so good. It was freezing cold, and it was so good. But like, I have interesting stories regarding alcohol. I have one interesting story regarding alcohol. But I've said it on podcasts before. I literally said it on the MidweekMC that came out today from when recording this. So I won't repeat myself too much. But yeah, I don't know. I just stick with Guinness. It works. And I don't like coffee, so it's really ironic.
That is funny. That's why you drink so many Monsters, am I right?
I was Red Bull, me. I don't drink Monster.
Red Bull, okay.
I'm a Red Bull drinker, and I'm a Cherry Boost drinker.
Well, I'm upset at that because you're supporting the Red Bull F1 team. So,
well, not
anyway.
Me drinking an energy drink is not supporting an F1 team.
Giving you money. Giving the money to them. Next topic, and I think this is a fun one. What is your second football team? Because it might be public knowledge that I support Nottingham Forest. You did support a team and then decided to support another team, so
which would be
you're
my
an
second
interesting
team. So that's the answer, pretty much, is what I'm about to say.
Okay. Which one then? Which one is your team?
Well, so when I was younger, my uncle used to live up in Manchester. I don't talk to my uncle anymore, but he used to live in Manchester. So I'm 20 years of age. So when I was younger, Manchester United was in their glory days. Of course, Man City didn't exist then. Didn't exist until 2010. So I would have been 7 years old when they existed. So I became a football supporter before that. So he supported Manchester United. And when he moved back down to London, he was supporting Man United for a bit, but then he's more of like a local team supporter. So then he just started supporting Arsenal, which is completely valid because support your local team, I guess. And so I stuck with Manchester United because I was young, they were winning, woo. And then I still support them to an extent. Like I still followed the news and stuff like that. But like once I got older, because my parents have never liked football, I never watched it. I never really went to games or anything. And one game I went to back in 2016 when West Ham had the London Stadium, or they was pretty fresh to having the London Stadium. I went with one of my dad's friends, and they beat Swansea 1-0 with, I believe it was a Kouyaté goal just before half time, and like the 43rd minute, and they won the game 1-0. And I was sitting behind the goals on the other side. And ever since then, I've been interested, and I thought West Ham really cool. And now that I'm older and I'm financially stable and able to go to games myself, I have one friend, and he's an Arsenal supporter. So he pays for my Arsenal membership, and then I get him tickets to West Ham games. So whenever he gets us a ticket to an Arsenal game, I'll give him the money for the ticket, and I'll go and watch it with him. Vice versa for West Ham. So for instance, we're going on the 1st of January to watch them against Bournemouth, I believe. Just whenever we can go. And he's coming with me to watch West Ham games. He has a West Ham jersey. I'm yet to get an Arsenal jersey with my name on it. I'm going to, just for the sake of going to games wearing it. But yeah, I'd say United is, I guess, technically first team, but West Ham is a team that kind of can actually go to games. So
that's fair. So you would say Man United is West Ham's your second team.
Technically, yeah.
Okay. See, I have a multi-part answer, right?
Okay.
So firstly, I support Forest because my dad did, and that was the first games I went to, so it makes sense. But my mum supports Watford, so of course I love Watford as well, which can be tricky because every so often they're in the same league. I think it was for one season, luckily. But yeah, that was not a good time.
Oh no.
However, I'm quite international. I am part German. I've got some German blood in there. So I support Wolfsburg, which is a German football team where they make Volkswagen. It's literally a town because Volkswagen factory was there, pretty much. So everything in Wolfsburg is basically around Volkswagen. And finally, I'm very into Football Manager. If you have me on Discord, you'll see I'm quite often playing Football Manager.
Bro, doesn't work. He lives and breathes Football Manager.
For legal reasons, I work.
Are you sure?
But so basically, it becomes any Football Manager team you're playing. But recently, I've been playing a career with my best friend, and he's Crawley Town, and I'm Grimsby Town. So now I have this affinity for Grimsby Town, and he's literally got me like Grimsby mugs and so on. One that sits on my desk. So yes, I have an affinity to Grimsby Town now as well. But yeah, it's obviously Forest up top, Forest in England, and yeah, then the others. I was going to say I'm excited about the Euros. That's what I was going to say.
Oh yeah, that's in Germany this year. Am I right or am I wrong?
I wonder if there'll be a game whilst like a few days before the thing we'll talk about later is happening, because they both happen in June, don't they?
No, that's the plan I had with if I guess I can kind of lead this. Is like I'm not sure if this person's going, but someone was going to go to TwitchCon and we were going to go watch the game with them. We were going to go try and catch a game in Germany if like we had the money. So I mean, if you're down to do that instead, but like you said, we'll talk about that soon anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead. I was going to move on, so go for it.
With your like affiliation thing, I guess technically I have affiliation with Oldham Athletic because every single time I play career mode on FIFA, I always start Oldham. I don't know why.
That's cool.
Never watched it, never supported them. I just always start Oldham Athletic, and you know, so I guess by affiliation, I'm also linked to them. But I have like a few football jerseys. I have the Limerick football jersey. I have a Watford. I have a Watford jersey because when I went to work in Watford.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
And this was without me even knowing you support your mum supported the team, so that's cool. West Ham jersey, my United jersey. I have like an AC Milan one, which doesn't fit me, but I quite like.
I have an Inter Milan one.
I have an Inter Milan one as well. Oh, I have like the blue and black striped one from like a few years back. Oh man, it's so
I have their away kit, which is the world basically. They made the kit that's an atlas of the world. It's so sick.
Cool. I really wanted the Maradona one. I never did. I never got it.
Yeah.
I also have like a Pride one. I have like a Pride football jersey. I can't remember what team it is, but it doesn't fit me too well. It's the only one they had in JD Sports, and I really wanted it. So I love rare shit. Like when I went to MegaCon, right? I can't remember the name of the people. It's Estef Movies, but something linked to them. They had like this jersey which is like a misprint. That color, they're not allowed to sell that color, and it was the only one the only one that exists in the world is that with that color, and it's medium sized. That doesn't fit me.
Yeah.
But I bought it.
You really would.
So, you know.
Exactly what you should do. But with that being said, do you have one more topic? We can do this again at some point. This could be a feature every now and again.
I don't
want to stay too long on it. But...
if you could be a boat, what boat would you be?
Oh, okay.
Like you got transformed into a boat tomorrow.
Do I have to say the specific boat name?
No, like it's the type of boat. Like what? Like would you be a cruise ship? Would you be like the boat that takes you from like England to France, or like would you be like a jet ski? Like I'm gonna count that as a boat. Like what would you be?
Probably a small like type of ferry boat. Or one of the boats are like Disneyland, those really grand boats.
Why?
That just like on tracks. I don't know, I like Disney.
Yeah.
I was thinking one of those types of ferry boats. By the way, this is a really cool fact. Did you know that per mile, the most expensive form of travel in the world, point blank, nothing beats it, is the ferry between the mainland UK and the Isle of Wight.
How much is that?
That is the most expensive per mile. It's like £80 each way.
Jesus.
It's not far. You could definitely swim that.
I've been to the
It'd take you a day, but Isle of Wight, not Isle of Man.
That's what I meant. I've been to both.
Oh, okay. I love the Isle of Wight. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I have been to the Isle of Wight. I've never been to the Isle of Man. That's a lie. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. What one's up north? Is that Isle of Wight?
No, so the Isle of Man's the one between the UK and Ireland, and the one down south at the bottom of the UK is the Isle of Wight.
I've been to one of them, right? And they're cool. There we go. It was a good few years.
Official review. What boat would you be then?
I didn't really put much thought into this. Should have really thought of it while you was giving your answer. I wanted to listen carefully to your one. I'd probably be one of those like I'd be a yacht me because I'm. Okay. With that in mind, let's move on. Even though
I feel like
just aren't priceless. But yeah, go on, AJX. We'll move on.
Well, I feel like we've skirted around the issue already, but there was a big announcement last 2 days. Actually, officially announced today, which is that we record this a week early, so it would have been a week ago. But TwitchCon, they released the dates for TwitchCon, which is exciting. Both the European and US TwitchCons. This year, it is in Rotterdam in Europe, and it will be in
2 years as well.
Well, it says, I think it was the next 3 years. So it's this year, then 2025 and 2026. But it did just say the Netherlands. So it could be Amsterdam again. It could be either Rotterdam or Amsterdam.
No, but wait, there's more. We will also be returning to Rotterdam for 2025 and 2026. And San Diego for 2025 till 2028.
Okay, and that reveals the other one, which is San Diego.
Oh, yeah, my bad, sorry.
Our American friends. Well, no, that was perfect. How are you feeling about it? Are you excited? I know you are planning to go.
Well, I mean, I think Twitch
if you can.
Dickheads, you know? Like, why clash it with VidCon? Like, what's the point?
This was my interest. I'm literally going to bring this up as a question. How do you feel about it clashing with VidCon?
I mean, like, see, the thing is, it kind of screws things over because, like, yes, creators can technically go to both, like bigger creators who have the money, but then it's also like you shouldn't really have to be doing that. It's just a bit of a weird situation
as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand why Twitch have done it because, like, rivals, and maybe like they just physically couldn't get any other week than that. But why not just do it a week later? And even then, like, I'm looking at the Eurostar, for example, and for some bizarre reason, it's only that weekend that the Eurostar isn't running to Rotterdam. You can go on Friday, you can leave on the Monday, but on the Saturday and the Sunday, the Eurostar isn't running, and it makes no sense to me.
I didn't know if they just haven't put the tickets on for the Saturday and Sunday yet.
But tickets are on for every single day, so why not that one?
Maybe. It can often be the case that they won't put tickets on, but I didn't know that because I did look this morning and I was like, they just haven't put the tickets on yet. But then I went to the Monday and they hadn't got any slots there yet either.
Let's have a look.
But that is annoying.
Rotterdam Central on, the end of June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like June, so you can, June 22nd you can get tickets for your Saturday. You can't do it for the 29th or the 30th, and you can do it for the week after. So you physically, that's the only time that the Eurostar isn't running is on the 29th and the 30th, and it makes no sense.
Interesting. That's so silly. That's so stupid.
So, I mean, but the tickets are cheap, to be fair. I'm looking to go on Friday and return on the Monday, for example. If I get the train at 6 a.m. in the morning, it's £51. That's really good.
I know, I saw, yeah.
Whereas like I paid like 80, I think I paid like £160 all in all for a day trip to Paris last year.
I've been talking, and we a group of my friends are looking to maybe take the boat from Hull. There's a boat from Hull to Rotterdam overnight.
Yeah.
So that might be our plan. But yeah, I'm excited. I really don't like. In some ways it's stupid, right? Because you can't get the creators to go to TwitchCon and VidCon, right? They're gonna have to step out. And also, VidCon's been announced for ages. But I think from a perspective of them both, VidCon is in the EU. A lot of people that live in the EU aren't going to Anaheim. It's extremely expensive to fly to LA anyway. To stay in LA is even more expensive. A lot of people from the UK and from Europe won't go there anyway. So you sort of cut your audience in half to your American audience and your Europe audience. And so it makes sense for that. But for the creator thing, it just doesn't, because also it's been announced for ages. So VidCon has already got like people like AMZ, Tubbo, a bunch of the animation YouTubers, Rambo. There was other people that I looked at and I was just like, well, they can't go to the TwitchCon one now, can they? So it's going to be really difficult to get the creators to come to Europe as well. All the American creators will definitely look to go to the American VidCon and then not come to Europe, because they'll just go to VidCon in America and then they'll go to TwitchCon in America too. So yeah, not a great idea. I'm not sure how much it will actually affect sales, because as I say, I think TwitchCon is a TwitchCon is going for the Europe audience on that date, and VidCon's going for the American audience. So there's a bit of push there. But yeah, I'm very excited though.
Go for it. Hot take, very hot take even. So when I go onto the VidCon website, last year there was a VidCon in Abu Dhabi, Anaheim. Anaheim's America, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore is also
America. The one Debbie went to. Oh no, Debbie went to Baltimore.
Mexico is not American. Sao Paulo, where's that? Then
Sao Paulo's Brazil.
Okay, there are 2 VidCons in America, and they happen at 2 different times of the year. There isn't. Yeah. There's only one TwitchCon Europe. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You think they'll go to? But it's the issue is it's California VidCon. California VidCon is different. Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm confused. It's a good thing because then they all go to because the VidCon, the place it's held is right next to Disneyland, so people just stay and then go to Disneyland afterwards and take a vacation. It's a thing you see every time happen. So I just feel like it's a different experience to any other con, apart from maybe Vegas. I think TwitchCon Vegas was quite a unique experience. Yeah, that was certainly a gambler's heaven. I mean,
as someone who went to the TwitchCon in Amsterdam, it does just feel like a convention.
Yeah,
and that's when like Dream SMP was at his peak, and I saw all of those people. But it did just feel like very convention-y. And I'm not sure. I'm excited for Rotterdam, and I'm glad that it's there for the next few years because it's not too difficult to get to. As I say, there's the Eurostar. You can take a plane. You've got the ferry, which is easier than it is Amsterdam. When it was in Paris is just quite difficult at the best of times. No offense to anyone that's Parisian, but your country hate
Parisian.
Yeah, that's what they're called. That's what they're called.
Yeah, I know. It's just you could have just said French, but you said Parisian.
No, I'm making fun of. I don't like Paris. Yeah, I don't like Paris.
Paris, I will say.
As someone that went there for Disney, yeah, it's just it feels like everyone there hates you.
Well, we're British, that's why.
But yes, sorry to any Parisians upset by that. I'm sure you're lovely. It's just everyone else seems to hate me when I go there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm excited that it's in Rotterdam. I think that's a cool change. I do want to go on the ferry because that's funny, but you know what? It might be the case that I take the ferry, take the train, because as you say, it's cheap, and it's not just like at 6 a.m. It's like £80 when it's at 11, so it's not expensive at all. And then take the ferry back, because also the great thing about the ferry, and this is from experience, is it's your hotel for the night as well, because it's an overnight ferry back.
Yeah.
But for you, it's stopping at Hull probably doesn't help.
I mean, the Eurostar boat's perfect for me. I'll just jump in an Uber for £20 in the morning and then get the Eurostar straight there. But I'm looking at hotels and it's like €270 a night. It's like, ugh. I mean, I'll be able to find a cheap one when I don't look through the Twitch site, but still, like, it's just a bit rough, really.
I even looked at Airbnbs and there's just nothing. There's just nothing out there. So that's interesting, especially because I want to go with a large group. So that's going to be different.
I want to go, but in all honesty, I'm not sure. It's just the placing of it is just not really too convenient money-wise, and it's like I could do that, or I could save and go to San Diego. And because there's a possibility I can go to both, but then I feel like the America one will pop more than the European one. Like, yeah, the European one I'll see more creators, but like apparently America TwitchCon just hits different. I've heard it just hits so different.
Well, I think the last one was in Vegas, which helped it.
But even San Diego, I heard San Diego was so good back in 2021.
Yeah, I'm sure San Diego kind of rules.
So,
but yeah, I just don't want to spend that amount of money to fly to America.
Do you reckon there'll be an MCC Twitch Rivals this year with like most of the creators already announced for VidCon and other creators contemplating which one they want to go to? I mean, overall, like I said, TwitchCon Europe only happens once a year. Like I know it's in Canada, but like 2 of them happen in America yearly. Like there's only one chance to like meet up with your European friends, because I don't know, it's something about going from America to Europe is so much better than going from Europe to America. I can't really explain it, and it sounds biased, I guess, because I'm Europe. I am Europe. Yep. I mean, technically we're not, because we left the EU. That's a whole other story. We're not going to talk about that. But you know, there's only one a year.
We are still European.
Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, it works out for me because, you know, if you're listening to the Snox crew, I have an Irish passport, so I can work in Rotterdam. Haha. If you need someone to do interviews, haha. That's my sellout.
Yeah, that's the exciting news. I think that it's going to be big, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited.
Me when you just answered my question.
What was your question? Sorry.
I asked you, reckon there'll be an MCC Twitch Rivals this year in Europe?
Oh, it's because you asked that and then moved on. Yeah, I reckon it still will take place, because you got people like, well, maybe not. I did just look at the VidCon website, and it's like Sapnap, Tubbo, AIMSy, so you already get rid of that. But AIMSy isn't going to play anymore. Sapnap is semi-regular.
Tubbo isn't playing anymore.
So I guess it's about stepping up. I think Tubbo still wants to play. I don't think Tubbo's announced that he doesn't want to play.
I thought he would. No, yeah, he did. He announced that he's taking. It feels too confident, because a lot of people were like, "Oh, Tubbo playing in Block Wars after saying that MCC felt too competitive is really funny." But then it turns out that like he subbed out.
Fair enough. Yeah, that team is so good. That's one of my dream teams ever. That Block Wars team, but that would have already happened, and everyone knows how that went. So, talking of things that have happened and everyone knows how it went, we had our first Mayhem as you obviously are player manager and team maker. How was that experience
Jeez, you're really cooking this podcast. So I'm so glad because we talked about me being like possibly being tired before the podcast when I felt fine, and now it's just hit me. So I'm really glad that you're taking over this podcast because I'm just vibing. I'm just chilling today.
It's good. I want that.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, it's part of the reason as to why I'm so tired right now because I put a lot of time and effort into like making sure everything was going smoothly and stuff like that. So I kind of every chance I got to put the podcast on the back burner, I took it. Which I mean, I'm saying it in them terms just so you understand better. That's not a positive thing. It's positive in the sense of mayhem, but I should really be prioritizing my own project. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. The event went really, really well. The teams were great. I think I don't have any complaints about the teams. The drunk team, I mean, you know, they played well, but they were still drunk, so they stuck to their word. we just know going forward not to team 3S tier players. But yeah,
I love that team. Yeah, it went really well. We had one team that was fun away, but a lot of that was players having really good events. But yeah, I saw on Twitter, Carlton's soulmate up, and they were just trying to get a team in May.
No, teams like that would just never happen.
You'd have to have like two really, like you'd have to have me. You'd have to have me. I'm that bad.
Even then, it doesn't matter if they have a team of 4. It doesn't matter.
One thing I really do want to see in an event one day. I don't know if you remember this, and it went really badly. Connie's Pants, who isn't a great person from my knowledge currently, but they spent an entire Minecraft Monday like stopping Technoblade from winning. And I want one day for a team to be that. I want like 3 S tiers. One person actively tried to stop them from winning, and that doesn't have to be in Mayhem. I just want that in an event somewhere.
Yeah,
because I think that'd be really funny.
Funness of it, I guess.
You get a lot of hate as well, but yeah, I've always had that like one because I just think it'd be really funny to have happen.
I mean,
but anyway,
all in all, I was pretty satisfied with the teams. I mean, I know one team kind of ran away with it, but how I see it is it's what we want to avoid. But like, there's not really much you can do about that. If one team runs away, so be it. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th were really, really close. It was anyone's game.
Yes.
But then you also got to think about it. Mayhem's a really, really cool event. But then when Spleef is the final game, it can really change. With a 3 times multiplier, it can really change the tides of things, and it did. I mean, Soul's team weren't making the final if it wasn't for Soul finish first multiple times. And it's like,
yeah.
It's cool and it makes it fun, but it's also like the games for Mayhem aren't exactly optimized to make it a close event. And I will openly say that, and I've said this in the past openly as well, so I'm happy to repeat it. It's like Mayhem's a really, really great event, and we kind of want to go for more like fun vibes rather than try hard. And we're inviting comp players, yeah, but like, I mean, as Wolfie mentioned on the podcast, which comes out in 2 days from when this is coming out, is like there's a difference between comp and tryhards, and it's like, you know, Mayhem's games aren't exactly, you know, fit to be anything less than a competitive event because they are competitive. And there's a lot of solo games. I mean,
which is a good thing.
It's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not saying it in a negative way. It's more so
yeah.
I don't know, like for instance, Bingo going out first all the time. It's like I kind of want to. I mean, I might talk to Shannon about it. It depends. It's like maybe make it so Bingo can't get voted first or second. And it's just because it's annoying. You see the same games going out first. You see parkour, race, you know, anything like that. They're all staying till last. And it's like it's not really. I mean, I guess there's just not enough games for it. But like MCC, it always has a variety of when games are played. I'd love to see that start happening with me. It's just too consistent. Yeah, it was too consistent.
But my last thing will be as a team maker. It was good that the team that ran away with it didn't win the event. So I love the final mini game as well. Big shout out to Jack for that concept, and the whole Mayhem team obviously were incredible in putting it together. So yeah, it was a good event, and I'm going to keep on the Minecraft topic right now because another.
I was going to add more to it really quickly. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so you guys did a really, really good like job of everything as well. Like big props to the team makers. I had my say on like 1 or 2 of the people, and I didn't get like 1 or 2 people. I did one, but like, you know, you guys did really, really good. The event overall was just amazing. It's fun to kind of be a part of the Mayhem team. We've already talked about it pretty much on the last podcast that we did, just us 2. But overall, fun event, and I'm looking forward to the future of. I have a crap ton of fun ideas for the event that can be like non-canons, but as a canon, and it's just about actually executing them in the future. We'll see what we cook, and we'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe in a few months I might not even be player manager because it just depends on how much time it's taking from me monthly. Kind of.
I'm going to cook even more though. I'm going to cook even more. Take your job as well.
You can have it.
Well, we're going to keep on the topic of Minecraft. We're going to talk about the Minecraft movie. because today Jennifer, now I'm really going to struggle saying this name, but I love her as an actress, Coolidge got announced to be part of the cast of the Minecraft movie, and I thought we could play a fun little game to do that, because a few of the cast members have been, except now you might want to go and search up the cast. You'll know her face, right? She's in a lot of comedies. You'll know her from
Minecraft.
She's in like Two Broke Girls. She's in Friends. She's in a bunch of stuff. I'm a big fan of her. I think she's very good at the characters she plays.
I see her face. I'm just trying to remember. I don't feel like I recognize her. Fair enough.
But I'm going to jump into it. What we are talking about is we are going to cast the Minecraft movie.
Oh, here we go.
Based on the actors that already announced. Now there are basically people that are going, oh, Jack Black is Steve, and I don't know if that is actually the case. I don't think there's been any official announcement anywhere. I just think he got cast. I don't think there's been an announcement that he is Steve or anything. But there are people that say that he is. So maybe. But basically, we're going to cast them as different characters. So I'm going to tell you someone that's in the movie, and you've got to cast them. That's all we're going to do. You may not know the actors very well, so that's fair. But we'll try. I thought it would be a little fun thing we could do, especially it's all about Minecraft here.
I've gone on a spin-off here, and I've just found out that there's a Joey TV series based on Joey.
Yes, there is.
Friends.
There is. It's bad. It's not as good.
Okay.
Would not recommend watching it.
Oh, she was in the Emoji Movie.
She is one of the characters in that. Yeah. You're like, she's in a lot of things.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I kind of zoned out there. I was like, oh my god, she's in... right. I didn't know movies. I said yes. Let's get into this. I'm excited for it. Let's go.
Right. So let's pretend Jack Black is maybe not cast as Steve, although everyone seems to be saying he is. So let's start with Jason Momoa, who's our first person announced.
But we don't know who. But we don't even know who's in the movie. Like,
we do know the cast. Yeah. No, exactly. You've got to cast them based on Minecraft characters, bro.
Jason Momoa, Steve, I reckon.
I do think Jason Momoa is Steve. If it isn't Jack Black, which again everywhere seems to say it is Jack Black, I think it's going to be Jason Momoa. I think the same with Emma Myers, who's of course from Wednesday, the bright young character in Wednesday, the opposite Wednesday.
I never watched Wednesday.
I haven't either, but I know of Emma. I think that's be solid Alex as well.
Nah,
what are you thinking?
So. I think Danielle Brooks is going to be Alex.
I think that's a good. Yeah, no, I think that could be this case as well.
I reckon Emma Myers. Do you know what I think this is going to be? Right. I don't even think there's going to be a Steven and an Alex. I reckon this is going to be based on the Minecraft game and the Minecraft story mode game. Because if you think about it, right? I mean, if you look at Minecraft story mode, like the main character, I can't remember, like the one you play as, that could be Jason Momoa. Then the side character, the one with the ginger hair, that could be Emma Myers possibly. And the big fella could be Jack Black, like the like tall one. I meant, or Matt Berry.
So search up the Minecraft story mode game.
I searched up. I'm trying to find it.
So you can go through it. I think
no. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So yeah, I can. Here we go. This is better. Right. So like, if we go through, so Jesse would be Jason Momoa. Ruben. Wait, who's Ruben again? Ruben's
the pig.
That could be me. Gabriel could be like, I don't know who Gabriel would be because they haven't been announced yet. Petra would be Emma Myers. Harper. Who's Harper? Harper would be Danielle Brooks. Olivia. I mean, even Olivia could be Danielle Brooks maybe, or even Olivia could be Emma Myers. In fact, think of it. There's like, Ivor could be Matt Berry.
Yeah.
It sums up, bro.
I like him. So I'm going out there. I think it'll be based on the game.
Okay.
And it's only 2 years away. It's only 1 year away now.
Technically, no, yeah.
It says 4th of April, 2025. 2 days before my birthday, by the way.
3 days
God,
after
I'll be 26 then. So we start off with Jason Momoa. I think is Steve. I think he should be nailed on to be Steve. I'm unsure. I think Emma Myers is going to be Alex. Then we get into there isn't really any characters, but I think the mobs are going to talk and so on. So I'm going, maybe it's typecasting Jack Black, the Ender Dragon.
Oh,
and I know he's been Bowser. He's been Bowser, so that might be the case.
Part of me wanted to say an Enderman. Part of me wanted to say that Jack Black was an Enderman.
No, I think, that's good. I like that. But yeah, maybe maybe the voice chops for Bowser can be the voice chops for the Ender Dragon as well. However, I also think it'd be quite funny to have Matt Berry as the Ender Dragon with his voice. Would be really funny.
Stevie. Yeah. Sorry.
I think Matt Berry might end up being a villager because I think a villager having that voice will be very funny. Having his like projector voice. I've never seen Danielle Brooks in anything. I probably have, but I just can't remember.
Danielle Brooks is in Orange is the New Black.
I've not watched that.
Am I wrong? Yeah, Orange is the New
Black.
Black.
I think I've watched an episode.
That's where I know her from. Yeah, I watched Orange is the New Black. I just enjoyed the TV series just because I enjoyed it, genuinely not for anything else.
Yeah, so I can't like think, and same with Jennifer Coolidge. I just can't think of what they would be cast as. Like, there's the other mobs, right? Yeah, like it could be an ocelot, it could be the wolves, the creepers, spiders, just anything, right? Any of these people could be cast as that character, and surely they've got to start announcing. There's also a few other people that it says here. It says here Danielle Brooks on the IMDb page. It says Jack Black, Steve, Danielle Brooks, Dawn, and then it's got Sebastian Hansen, Eugene Hansen as Henry. He's a kid actor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit different, a bit strange, I reckon.
I'm surprised you haven't asked.
I'm very excited.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to guess this person's one.
Who?
Asa Butterfield.
This is why I wanted to ask, because that tweet. This is exactly what I was thinking.
Did you think they'd play in the Minecraft movie, AJX?
I reckon a certain suave young gentleman.
I wouldn't say young, but you know.
Okay, me.
A certain gentleman.
That's the joke. That's the joke. If you go on our Twitter, you check out InsideMC on Twitter. Yeah, Orbitzz might have tweeted out me as Asa Butterfield, sorry, being me in the Minecraft movie, which would be very funny if he gets announced.
By the time this podcast comes out, InsaneOrbitzz, the cast of Orbitzz would have been announced as either Josh Hutcherson, The Rock, or Morgan Freeman. One of the three.
Have you not decided yet?
No, I've gone with Josh Hutcherson. Because I'm using the whistle meme as well to be even funnier. So
extra funny. I've seen here, and it says cast of Despicable Me 4. Is Despicable Me 4 being made?
Well, if there's a cast for it, then I'd like to assume.
It's got Wikipedia.
The birds and the bees, whatever that saying means.
July 2024. It's literally out in a few months. I've seen nothing about this.
I mean, Kung Fu Panda's out soon as well now. It's pretty
true. Well, one's Illuminations and one's Thing.
Okay, well, I'm just making the observation.
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't say anything. And I think that's complete that segment, because there's one more thing I want to talk about, and it's a sad topic. It's a sad topic for all InsaneOrbitzz, and you don't know what it is yet. But a certain young, older than me, so you probably say not young, gentleman has announced they are retiring from YouTube.
Oh,
that's right, MatPat's retirement.
About that on this podcast.
No, I thought it was a good topic to bring up.
Yeah, no, 100%. I just didn't think that was going to get brought up.
Yeah.
That's the game
obviously, Game Theory, MatPat has said he's stepping back. Not fully back, I don't think. I think he's just going to basically be behind the scenes. Owning the businesses is what I'd take from that. So yeah, it's big news in the world of Minecraft, I would say. Well, not in the world. It's the world of YouTube and video games and so on. MatPat's obviously here for ages, and he owns so many channels now. I was looking, and you got, obviously back in the day, I used to watch all Game Theories. I've literally been there since, like, I don't know, very, very early on. I remember, like, Is Sonic Quick or whatever. So it's kind of crazy that he's stepping down, but he's obviously done incredible work, and we've only got a few things. But yeah, he's got Film Theory now, Food Theory, Fashion Theory, I think is the other one.
Yeah, it's quite a lot going on.
Yeah, so but they're obviously all going to be taken over by other people, so that's cool. But yes, very exciting.
I I mean, he's still going to
Well,
be
not
there. He's
exciting,
not going to be
sad.
like, well, no, but it still is exciting to see like how well it does, because I mean, you know, a lot of people watch it because it's MatPat, so it'd be interesting. And like MatPat said in the video that yeah, he's the face of the videos, but like it's other people who come up with the lore,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see like the people who are actually finding the information and take charge, but then see how well it does. Like, yeah, see, I guess it's a good. I mean, the YouTube gurus are going to be going crazy on Twitter. Oh, I studied this new video, and basically this video got 100,000 less views because MatPat wasn't in the thumbnail. But if there was a picture of MatPat showing his teeth, that would increase the views by about 500,000 views. Piss off.
It reminds me of like Fred and a few other channels. I'm trying to remember other channels. But no, yeah, but I mean, Fred gave his channel to other people, right?
Yeah.
And they sort of died. It died off. Obviously, Tom Scott is the other person we should mention, less video gaming. So we
can still talk about. I mean, it's just topics, general topics in the world we can talk about. So.
Well, I would say it's interesting that they both decided around now. Obviously, MatPat said it was kind of because of Tom Scott, but yeah, it's a big thing that's happened. Ray William Johnson, that's what I was thinking of. Ray William Johnson also left and gave his platform to someone else, and it just tanked afterwards. So I hope that doesn't happen with Game Theory, because obviously Game Theory have done so many incredible videos, and the Theory group, should I say. But yeah, I'm excited for the future, and he's obviously made so many incredible videos over the last few years that will obviously live on forever.
I mean, I think the thing is like the people behind the scenes were helping do the research. It's not like we're getting a whole new content creator. We're getting a new presenter essentially. It's still going to be the same video, it's still the same content. It's just going to be a different person doing the content. So yeah, I really don't think it's going to tank, because like, I mean, you know, these people are already doing what they're doing now. They just have to do it in front of a camera, which isn't. I mean, and they have MatPat still there. It's not like MatPat's handed the channel and just like pissing off. He's exactly supporting them and telling them, okay, this is how you improve. This is how you do this. I mean, like some of them are already running like Food Theory, for example. They're already doing videos, so they have the experience. People love them. So you know, I think it's still going to do as well, because yeah, some people watch for the creator, but most people watch for the theories. And I mean, this is just a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching.
I was more doing like the Freddy Fazbear meme, but you know. But then you followed it on with the outro.
I got it. But yeah, he's done so many. It's sad that we'll never find out what FNAF is actually about.
What do you mean? It's about some random teddy bear dude.
And that's just a theory. A game.
Well, I mean, it's literally about a bear. What do you mean the entire premises of Freddy Fazbear game about Freddy Fazbear?
Yeah, true. But
no, I'm joking. I'm joking. I know what you're on about.
My favourite thing is that he got into the FNAF movie and went, yep, that's enough for me.
I mean, honestly, though, that was cool. I mean, who knows? We might, like, do you think we'll see any Minecraft YouTubers in the Minecraft movie?
In the Minecraft, see, I don't think they're risking up to put in Mr. Dream.
Do you reckon we'll see like a Tubbo, like an AIMSy?
No, I don't think we'll see. I think we might see, out of everyone, I'd say Dan TDM, who's of course also in Wreck-It Ralph, so it wouldn't be.
True, yeah. I guess at that point you have the connections. Yeah.
I will say he's only in the British version of Wreck-It Ralph, but
really.
Yes, it's
Wait, when did he?
Do you know the Goldbergs? You know the show The Goldbergs? It's the kid from the Goldbergs. Oh, he's the little he's in Wreck-It Ralph 2. He's the little like messenger guy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know what version's on Netflix, but you know. No, I know who you're on about, the little kid messenger, right?
Yeah.
I know who you're on about. So that must be the Netflix version. Must be the British version. I guess I've seen it. When and like the internet is like, oh, you've just got mail. You've just got mail. Yes. That one, yeah.
Yes. So E-Boy is literally, he's called E-Boy.
Law.
Sean Gimbrone, I hope I said that right, in the other show. Sorry, in the American version.
I don't know. I mean,
he's quite a famous actor from the Goldbergs.
Oh wait, so both of them played the same characters in different versions?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
so in America they used him.
Okay, I haven't seen the TDM one.
You haven't? Oh
no, I thought it was just a character. My bad.
No.
Fair enough.
I could send you a clip and we could get a live reaction.
I mean, no, it's just me hearing his voice. It's not. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Dan TDM. I'm gonna start cheering. Oh mate, imagine Minecraft YouTubers. Oh my god. Wait, when I go to watch the Minecraft movie. Huh? What? What about? Are you good? AJX, hello?
Hello. That was very funny.
What?
Because you started going into an impassioned speech and the line broke. So.
Oops. As I was saying.
Yeah, you were saying.
The Minecraft movie. Oh, I'm gonna go and there's gonna be a bunch of like stands in there, and it's gonna be. They're
all gonna hound you after you.
Like, bro, imagine Dream was in the Minecraft movie, right? And you're watching, right? And then Dream comes on the screen, and all you hear is a bunch of people. I wear a mask with a smile for. They just start singing that as soon as Dream shows up. Oh, get in the bin. Or they just start like saying references. I reckon there's a strong chance of Tommy Innit's in that movie. I'm putting it out there now. I'm putting it out there now, just based on like what he's been doing.
That's just too risky for a film studio to do.
Nope. I mean, it's too risky having anyone. I mean, it's risky. It's risky having you as a co-host on the podcast. Sometimes risks are made to be taken.
Well, how is it risk? I'm one of the like most clean people on the internet.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they all say.
Okay, fair enough.
How much do you shower, AJX, huh? So I thought.
Every day, unless I have a bath.
That's not good for the oils in your skin, AJX. See, I only bath. I bath white one time every 2 weeks. That's /Shay.
Anyway, everyone.
Yeah, sure. Let me clear up that I'm joking. I do.
Sure is.
I'm literally washed, bro.
Sure is. Anyway, I think we come to the. Unless you have anywhere else to go.
Yeah, I didn't really have much to say. I kind of just wanted to brush over everything thing. We have a lot of cool topics planned for future as well. There's going to be a lot of these waffling ones if like a lot of topics happen. Like quite a lot has happened this week, so it's been cool. But then we have also just like generalized topics planned. So
and I'm going to come with more games.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Please. Yeah, if you can come up with like different games, or even if you, the viewer, have made it this far, join the Discord. Link in the description below, and drop us some cool game ideas. And you know what? We could do a Would I Lie To segment where we try and trick each other into believing something.
Oh, you know what? I have the strangest life, so that would be kind of good to do.
Everything would be real.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much sums up the podcast, AJX.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on down yet again, despite your tiredness. InsaneOrbitzz is obviously your podcast.
I mean, it's not really tiredness per se. It's more like consuming energy, conserving energy. There we are.
I think that I launched into a thing where I thank the guests for coming on, but then there's no guests, so I couldn't. I had to like adjust it.
Thank you for coming on, please. Go on.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for having me on as well.
No. If I'm coming on, you're having me on technically. So thank you for having me on.
And thank you all for listening. Please make sure to subscribe. Check it out below. Leave a comment. And yeah, peace.
He says, "No need too much bread." I have to say it. Sorry.
You messed it up as well.
No, it's fine. It's fine.